The Disney Marvel movie Black Panther broke all sorts of records at the box office during its opening weekend, and unfortunately, the movie has become politicized in some negative ways. Black Panther also represents the biggest domestic debut by a black director. So this is where things, unfortunately, needlessly become political and politicized.
If there's a million movies that are mainly all white casts, what's the big deal about having a movie that's mainly black cast? So what? Okay, some movies are white, but it'd be nice to have a diverse set on some of these so that other people can feel represented.
It's a monster hit, smashing multiple box office records, as I said, but it features a predominantly black cast. So talk about how big a deal this is, that it has gotten so much buzz and that it's doing so well.
It's an incredibly big deal, and thank you, Don, for having me on today, because it shows the possibilities, right? So with Oscar So White, I've been talking for over 3 years now about the fact that representation matters, and about the fact that the more diverse a film is, the more money it makes. That if Hollywood now continues not to have very inclusive casts and crews, because that's important, who's behind the camera as well, then Hollywood is literally leaving money on the table. We had the fantastic movie Moonlight, which highlighted the LGBT plus community. Where are the films after that? We have the fantastic animated film Coco, which beat out Justice League 3 years in a row. This unknown little animated kid was beating out Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman. So where are the films for the Latinx community? Where are the films for the indigenous peoples of this country? Where are the films for the disabled community?
You said during the break we were talking, you said this movie was transcendent. Why do you say that?
Because it's like nothing we've ever seen before. Because Ryan Coogler is a genius. Period.
In the short time we have left, quickly I want to read. This is what the former First Lady Michelle Obama tweeted out. She said, "Congrats to the entire Black Panther team, because of you, young people will finally see superheroes that look like them on the big screen. I love the movie, and I know it will inspire people of all backgrounds to dig deep and find the courage to be heroes on their own." That was one thing when someone asked me about the movie. I was happy to see that kids, because when I grew up, I wanted to be Superman, whatever, but the superheroes didn't look like me. Now kids of color will see superheroes that look like them. That's important.
Not only is that important, but young black and brown and other girls of color will be able to see strong, empowered women that look like them. So it's not just a gender thing, it's not just a race thing, but let me make sure that I say that Black Panther has universal themes. So regardless of who you are, you can take something from this film.
Black Panther delivers the goods as an adventure film, a political statement, and a cultural celebration. It shakes off a sluggish start thanks to a memorable cast of characters going up against Marvel's best realized villain in almost a decade. Some of the vibrance is drained by cartoonish visual effects, but the emotional weight of its themes and the cast's compelling performances ultimately keep the film on track. Overall, Black Panther is an exciting step forward for the MCU.
Everyone, I'm dressed like this because I want to talk about Marvel's Black Panther movie. The movie didn't just exceed expectations at the box office. No, it shattered them, making $361 million worldwide over the weekend. The 5th biggest opening of all time. Is also the top opening ever for an African-American director, Ryan Coogler.
Well, my brother saw it, and I'm just going on Tuesday, but my family came back and called me, and they were like, this is legit a movie all ages, all races, all people need to see because it's so aspirational.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You saw it, right, Pam?
Yes, I went with my family, and oh my goodness. It was just so amazing. I just can't stop thinking about the women in that film.
Yeah.
There was so much women empowerment. They surrounded those men. I'm telling you, they held Wakanda down. Wakanda forever. You feel so empowered after you watch it.
It was
amazing.
A very empowering movie.